Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video. Today we're going to be talking about future questions that we still need answer from in regards to Kingdom Hearts 3. And these questions are more or less questions that had been asked in the past, and now we haven't really gotten any reveal of them, nor have they been addressed yet. So let's go ahead and get on with a couple of these questions and figure out what might be causing it to not be revealed, as well as to what they could do in regards to that information. The first one is Kingdom Hearts 3 being multiplayer. Now, earlier within the past couple years, Nomura stated that he does understand the importances of multiplayer, and he does want that to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. But he has not yet revealed as to how, in what way, or if it's still being made in the process. As of right now, it is still just the main game. But I say that within the next couple months, as Kingdom Hearts 3 gets closer and closer to 2018, as well as it gets closer to its release date, he'll probably put out a brief information as to how the multiplayer is going to work. In the past, Kingdom Hearts has had not a very in-depth multiplayer experience, but it's had some form in regards. You know, you've got Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days with the mission mode, where you and 3 other people could team up in order to complete one of the missions that's in the main game. There's also the fact that you've got Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, where it has some of the minigames like the racing game, or even the Mirage Arena Coliseum fights. You also have the fact that in Dream Drop Distance there was also a little bit of multiplayer, where you get to use the Dream Eaters to fight other Dream Eaters. So that's something that has been done in the past. And then of course we can't forget the phone app that was released not too long ago. So again, right there, it's had some experience with multiplayer, but not in a huge way. I think the biggest that they've ever done is with Kingdom Hearts Key. So yeah, that's the biggest thing that we have gotten so far in terms of online multiplayer concept. How are they going to do it in Kingdom Hearts 3? There could be a number of ways that they do it, but my biggest thing is that I want to be able to fight with my friends in a Coliseum fight of some form, or try doing a few missions in Kingdom Hearts 3, if they do it that way. You know, I want to see something, if they do at all, with multiplayer in some form of way. Another question that was brought up, and it's sort of the same way with the online multiplayer thing, is, are we going to be playing as other Kingdom Hearts characters? Now, this was talked about briefly. This wasn't really talked heavily, but it was talked briefly to some degree. And they do want to put in the ideal concept of playing as other Kingdom Hearts characters. Now, what do they mean by that? Well, they didn't really go into deep detail. It could be meaning anything. It could mean that you can play as any Kingdom Hearts character that has appeared in the past. It could be any Kingdom Hearts character in the present game. It could be Disney characters, Final Fantasy characters, or it could just mean the main cast of Kingdom Hearts, being that of Sora, Donald, Goofy, Mickey, Riku, Kairi, as well as Lee, as well as any member of the Organization 13. Again, that information has not been officially revealed, nor has it been heavily talked about, but there was sort of a hint-on-hint wording that they do want to do some form of character playability. Now that could also mean that it could involve online multiplayer, where you get to choose a character, and either you get to level that character up in some form of way during playing the multiplayer concept, or it could be involving that, you know, you get to pick a character, but you still have the same abilities that you would do, just with a different character. I'm not sure how they plan on doing this, or if they still plan on doing it in regards. Again, this is just information that we have had in the past, but has not been heavily focused because they were working on the main game, and they are only revealing the main game as such. Now, the next bit of information is in regards to the main game, and has not really been revealed or has been heavily touched on. For starters, the ideal concept for summons. In the past, we've had Disney summons in both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. In Birth by Sleep, we've had some form of summon system, but it's more towards like an extra combo attack mode type thing. It's not really like a party system or a summon system. It was more of like a, I suppose you could say, an extra moveset if you choose to pick that particular drive form, whatever. It falls along in that direction, I suppose you could say. But in Kingdom Hearts 3, Nomura stated he wanted to put both drive forms as well as summons in Kingdom Hearts 3. So in other words, we've got the drive forms, but we do not have the summons yet. The summons have not yet been revealed to us, nor have they been like stated as to like what type of summons are we getting. Now what do I mean by what types? Well, if you remember, we have the flow motion ride sequence that we have in the main game. That is still a saying, and that is still a saying that it being put into the main game. However though, they haven't really stated if that's its own saying, or if that's the summon sequence that they're talking about. So, in other words, we don't even know if they're going to be still using Disney summon still, or if they're going to be using like the Disney rides as summons instead. That's still a question that still needs explaining in a later video or some kind. And personally, I feel like if we had the Disney summons as well as the flow motion rides, I think it would be a little bit too complicated to be put into the game. If for some reason the flow motion rides is actually a part of a summoning sequence, in which case I think I can be understanding of that. But if they do plan on putting Disney characters as summons like Genie or Tinkerbell or some other sequence, they need to kind of reveal them eventually between now and 2018, or even after 2018, because that has not been revealed yet, if they still plan on putting Disney summons into Kingdom Hearts 3. And lastly, and this is sort of a question that I personally want to know, as well as like a couple of people who are interested in this, will Kingdom Hearts 3 get a collector's edition? Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, that's a no-brainer. They are going to be doing a collector's edition of some form of way, because this is Kingdom Hearts 3, the most anticipated game of all time, next to Final Fantasy VII Remake, and before 15 got released, it was Final Fantasy 15. But regardless, Kingdom Hearts 3 is being worked on heavily as of right now, so that means they're probably going to be planning on a collector's edition of some kind. But the problem isn't, is it going to get a collector's edition? The problem is, what are they going to do in regards to a collector's edition? In the past, they've done like figures, posters, and stuff like that, but in Kingdom Hearts' case, not a lot, actually. In Kingdom Hearts 358 over/2 days, in terms of collector's edition, they had like a poster as well as like postcards that you can get for Kingdom Hearts 358 over/2 days. In Kingdom Hearts Burst by Sleep, it was more of a PSP cover that you can put over it, like a plastic case covering. Same thing with Dream Drop Distance that they did as well. In Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5's release case, they had exclusive Disney pins that you could get. I don't know what 1.5's look like, but 2.5 and 2.8's case, as well as 1.5 and 2.5 re-released for the PS4, their pins are as such, which I'm going to be showing you right now as what they look like. Currently, I do have the 2.5 as well as 2.8 pin, but I do not have 1.5 and 2.5 pin because you can only get that through Square Enix's main website, so you can imagine that that one is a little bit of a different story. But regardless though, in the past we never really had like a really kick-ass, awesome looking unboxing of Kingdom Hearts Collector's Edition. They were more or less of like, you know, one or two pretty cool things, but we've never had like an awesome thing. If we did, it was very limited. I know there was one that was released whenever they did a re-release for Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 for PlayStation 3, and out of all of it, I think I would have liked to have had either the art book, the Heartless that came with it, or even the steel game case. You know, it had the cover for Kingdom Hearts 1 Chain of Memories as well as Kingdom Hearts 2. So it was still really, really cool that they did something like that, but like I said, it was a limited run. And Japan actually has even a better one, from what I know, but it never got released worldwide. It was only exclusively in Japan, which, if for some reason they are wanting to make this worldwide, they need to make a collector's edition that the world will be able to receive, and not just Japan. This is actually something that I've been wanting for a very long time, but the problem is that they're not really getting, like, badass, awesome-looking Kingdom Hearts collector things. As to what they could do with it this time around, I'm not sure, especially when you consider the fact that some people have already probably gotten the Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora look, as well as, like, probably even Aqua in some form of way. There is, however, a new figure that was revealed, being that of Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora Guardian form. So, yeah, that has just recently been revealed. So, as to, like, what form of collector's edition they might do for Kingdom Hearts 3, I really have no idea. I'm willing to be optimistic and open-minded about it, but I do want to see a collector's edition of some form, and I definitely want to see a cooler version of a collector's edition. I don't know what they can put into it, but I do want, like, a really awesome looking thing. Like, maybe you can have, like, a exclusive Kingdom Hearts treasure chest. That would be badass. I would actually love that. Maybe like a die-cast keychain of some kind of Sora's Keyblade or whatever. Maybe even do like a pop figure of some form. I'm not sure. Again, this is just ideals. This is not like things that they will do. This is things that I would like to see be put into a Kingdom Hearts 3's collector's edition. Again, we don't know if that's even being implemented, and I say as it gets closer to Kingdom Hearts 3 reveal for its release date, they will reveal a collector's edition right then and there. So anyway though, that's all the information I wanted to more or less ask, because those are questions that we do not know, nor do we have information on. Hopefully in the future Square Enix will reveal this stuff as it gets to be 2018, but who knows. Anyway though, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. Take care, guys.